Okay, so got a call from the wife. She said car won't start, and it said something about a line wheel or something or another. So I was like, well, I'll line the wheel and try to start it. So she tried to do it. She couldn't move the steering wheel. Anyway, so I pulled up. I was able to, I said, let me see what it's doing. So she pushed the button. It's one of those push button starts. Oh, by the way, this is a 2015 Kia Sorento. So she pushed the button, and while the button was pushed, or she pushed the button, and then the engine started cranking over. So while the engine was cranking, I turned the steering wheel to so the tires were straight, and it started up. And so I noticed the car's running right now, but it's showing 0 RPM and check engine lights on. Nothing on there. Alright, so the OBD2 sensor is in here. That's the old Harbor Freight. Let's see what the code reads. So you're seeing this as a MI. So we're going to go to diagnostic. No. So it did find one. Go down to engine. Read code. I don't know if it's stored code or pending code. Oh, there you go. So yeah, crankshaft position sensor A circuit. Alright, so that's going to get us started. So we'll go ahead and try to figure out where this position sensor is. I'll see if we can get another one stuck in here. But I noticed that the RPMs is working now. So
a possible condition with your engine control system has been detected. Kia recommends a full system check soon. To schedule an appointment with a Kia dealer, select schedule service on the screen.
I don't know if you can see that. How do you turn the key on with the engine off? Oh, I guess like that. Erase done. Okay. Look like nothing ever happened. Just tell my wife. Okay, so we know that it's working now. It's going to be sporadic. We had this happen to the Nissan Murano, so we're going to go ahead and get this repaired. So hang on and we'll get after it. Alright guys, so here we are 4 days later. Had some issues finding this. So got it at O'Reilly's. Took them 4 days to order it in. I called O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Napa. I even called Kia, the dealership. So got it for $57.99. They had to charge me $7.26 for shipping, which I think is stupid. But $70.18. AutoZone was stupid expensive. They were 150 bucks. Then I called Kia, and theirs was $101. But everything had to be ordered in, so that's the part number. Getting crankshaft sensor. This is what it looks like. Alright, I always like looking at the part for a couple of reasons. One, to make sure that nothing's broken, tabs are good, all that stuff. And then another thing is that actually looking at the new part is going to help you take out the old part, because obviously you'll see that, okay, there's one screw that's holding that into the engine. You'll also kind of see how this, can't tell if that's showing up or not. Okay. You'll also see how this clip works. Some you'll have a tab up here, some you'll have a tab here. but it does look like there's a little catch on the side there, All right, so first thing we'll do is we'll grab this cover, pull that up. We need to get down under through there. So this whole box needs to go, the intake box and probably the battery. So hang on tight, let me get some tools and we'll get after it. If you guys do your oil changes, I know I've said it on other videos, but mark all this down. Make sure your oil changes go a whole lot faster. Okay, and when taking off the battery, always do negative first and then positive. Just got a battery hold down, 13 millimeter 1/2 inch. So we got 4 bolts down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are 13 millimeter. There's 2 bolts up here. Those are 10 millimeter. Okay. When pulling the tray out, there is a wire that's snapped onto that. So keep that in mind. This little clip. Alright, so that's what it's going to look like once you remove the battery and the air box. Now, this up here is so you can maybe come in from this way or this way, because this is pretty tough to see. I'll try to do my best showing you where it's at. Alright, so I believe that is the clip, and oops, right there, the black thing. So that black thing with the wire, I think it has a 10 millimeter bolt. So you're going to need a swivel socket to get that for sure. So let me get that real quick and we'll get back with you. And again, just for reference, this is, oh, let's see. So the front of the car, then you'll get right over where the battery is about and then bust a left and go down. And there it is. But it's on the transmission tunnel connecting onto the engine. Alright, let's see how much more we can get along. So this is plugged into here like that, and what you want to do on this clip is you want to kind of walk this up this side right here. You'll kind of walk this up. That will allow you to push on this clip. Whenever you push on the clip, you can pull it out where it's plugged in right there. Now should be able to see, this is a 1/4 inch. Okay, so the socket is 10 millimeter on a universal or swivel socket onto a extension 1/4 inch. and that's why I have it as straight of an angle as I can get, and it's still a pretty crazy angle. Okay, so hold on just a second. So that is the bolt in the crank position sensor. It has some needle nose pliers. There's no way I'm going to be able to show you without dropping that stinking bolt. Let's try it this way. Go. Son of a diddly. Alright. So we'll have to get that bolt here in a second, but there we go. So you can snake your hand under here and pull that out. We're gonna take this off. Good. There it is. So this does look a little bit different, which concerns me a lot, because that has 2 pins in there. This has 3 pins. Oh. And look at the size difference. A bit of a size difference. This can't be the right one, so let me go retrieve that bolt, and then we're going to run down to O'Reilly's and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Alright, yeah, I'll be back with you. And one other thing is that there is a metal tab that's sticking out this way, and this clip goes onto that metal tab. So crank position sensor comes up here. Let's see, let me go ahead and stick this on here. Okay, so there's a tab that's sticking on there, and the way you get this off is you flip your thumbnail underneath that, pull it up, and then you will slide it. Like that. So that catches on there, so pry that out and then slide this forward. This should probably still be on that little clip, but it's not. So that's how you release this from the clip. Alright guys, so here it is, May 13th. It's been several days. Then they wanted to charge me freight times 2. They charged me freight for the first one, freight for the second one, told them, hey, it's not my fault. Then they had a service charge. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I got some of my money back, but didn't go down the way it should have been. But anyway, so this is the actual correct part that I know of as of right now. Looks like this. Yeah, the 2 pins, oval, and then right there is kind of like a straight shaft, and the bolt right there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this installed. We have good old Oklahoma. We got some clouds rolling in, and we got some severe weather coming in as usual. We have the storm shelter ready to go if we need to. Alright, let's get into this. Alright, so quick tip. As you can see, we got to fish this in there all crazy, and this just does not want to stay in there very well. It comes out pretty easily. You can get tape, something like that. You can get a piece of paper. This is a little bit of cardboard. You can kind of force that on in there. and it's not going to come off very easily. It'll still come off, you just got to tug on it. Alright, so this is the new one, this is the old one. We're going to get rid of that so we don't mix them up, and we will go ahead and throw this down in there. You're going to tighten that down to the correct amount of foot-pounds, which is foot-pounds of torque. Yeah, I have no idea. You have to look that up. So, alright, you can kind of see it. I think if we can do this, we'll grab this right here. It goes on this tab. Like that. That's the clip that goes onto the crank position sensor. So we will make sure to put that back on. Then this one we had to unplug so we could reach a little bit better. So we gotta make sure that we plug that in. So that should be all of that. Alright, so I want to get my air hose out, and there's like some dirt and stuff. We're just going to blow that out. I'm going to cover this up, and then it's basically just the opposite of how we took it all out. And so I'll get that taken care of, and I'll get right back with you. There's a tab in the back you gotta make sure you get down. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Technical problems. She can't reach the pedals. I drove it last. Alright, so that's how to replace the crank position sensor, PC996, on a 2014 Kia Sorento 3.3 liter V6. This is the EX edition. If you had the 4-cylinder, it doesn't use this part. It's a completely different part. Yeah, if y'all have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Don't know if I can, but I hope that helps somebody out. So there you go. Now with filming and everything, it took that long to do, so not too bad. It's really not a hard job. It's just knowing where that sensor is and getting the part. The part took the longest to get. Your normal hand tools, you'll be able to replace this. Alright guys, hope that helps somebody out. The wife said I wouldn't be able to get it done in time. And look, we got, I don't know if you can tell, the sun, bam! Sun's starting to shine. So, the wife said I wouldn't be able to get it done in time. Challenge accepted. Challenge completed. No more check engine light. Crank position sensor completed. Y'all comment rate. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later. See ya. Alright, bonus footage. We're gonna put this in the 20-ton press. Ooh. All right, let's look at it now. There's the 2 wires, so alright. A pretty big magnet in here. I can feel that. So let's go down with it. Bonus footage. This is what you guys are in for, huh? Oh yeah, looks kind of cool. Alright, who else is into just kind of tearing up stuff like after a part's broken or whatever? Put down in the comments what you guys, if y'all do that, or if what's something cool that you found by doing this before. Boink.
Where's Mom?
I don't know. Look at that. Oh, it's not magnetic, so. That's some really fine copper. Melt that down. Alright, bonus footage is done. We got some good rare earth magnets out of it, so that's cool. Y'all comment right. We'll talk to you later. See ya.